evening, everyone. Welcome to MJ Visuals, and today is the day where we poll the American presidential election 2024. And this video will be based on the polling averages. As you can see, polling averages are heavily shifting and are heavily influenced by the blue wave of Harris. So this video will be on the average of 538 polls and the real clear polling. So let's just quickly start filling the states. In the solid states for both the sides, Harris will be carrying Washington, Oregon, California, Illinois, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Vermont, Maine's first congressional district, Maryland, District of Columbia, Delaware, by solid margins, and Hawaii too. And not to mention Hawaii, it's 163 electoral votes, which will be swinging in favor of Harris with a very good margin. Now we list some safe states which Trump would be carrying with him: Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska's all parts except the 2nd Congressional District, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, South Carolina, and West Virginia, along with the main 2nd Congressional District. So these are the states for Trump. So Trump stands at 146 against Harris, which is leading with 163 electoral votes. Now it's time to look for some likely states for both sides. Harris will be carrying Colorado by a likely margin, and New Jersey by a likely margin, along with Rhode Island and New Hampshire too. So New Hampshire, New Jersey, Rhode Island are the states in the far east which will be kind of shrinking out of Democratic hands, but still would remain with Kamala Harris this election. Now we look on to some likely states for Trump, which will be Texas, Florida, North Carolina. Yeah, we have a poll for North Carolina. Let's see. North Carolina. The poll in North Carolina, Trump is up by 5.5 points. So it's very much valid to say that North Carolina will be a likely Trump state. Now we'll be leaving the battlegrounds for now. The main Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District, which would also be going towards Trump. And yeah, I think, yeah, Alaska too. Alaska is likely Republican state. So after mentioning the likely states for both the sides, it's Harris at 195, Trump at 236. So now Trump is obviously leading with a good margin of 40 electoral votes, 40 to 30 electoral votes. Now we come on to the battleground states one by one. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 states with a crucial 107 electoral votes. Trump needs just 34 more to win, whereas Harris needs a lot, like 75. Harris needs 75 electoral votes to win. So coming on to Nevada. Starting with Nevada, we have a poll from Nevada and by the real clear polling. And as I mentioned, we'll be calculating the average for both the websites. So our Bloomberg says it's Harris up by 2 points, but Insider Advantage says it's Trump up by 4 points, 10 points, sorry. So RCP average comes out at 4. So if we have some quick polls for Nevada here, in 538 in Nevada, it says Harris is trailing Trump by 1 point. So it's clearly 4-1. It's 2.5. So it's a lean. I think a lean state. Yeah, Nevada was a solid contest, solid state at the start of the campaigning and all, and it come to likely, and now it's leaning. It's leaning towards Trump, but can go either way. So coming on to Arizona, a controversial state in the 2020 elections. As for me, I think Arizona was a state where Trump lost his hope, maybe because the 11 crucial electoral votes was carried by Biden by a fascinating 0.3 points only. So this is fascinating for Arizona. We'll be looking at some polls in Arizona. In Arizona, Trump is up by 2.8. It's Bloomberg says Harris up by 2. Then PPP says Trump up by 2. Emerson says Trump up by 5. And Insider Advantage says Trump up by 6. So the average comes out at 2.8 for the real clear polling. Coming on to 538 in Arizona. An Arizona poll says Trump is up by 2 points. So that's clearly 2 and 2, it's 2.4. The average comes out at 2.4. So it's a lean Republican state as well. Below 5, the margin below 3 or 4 is a lean one because it can swing either way. And below 5, below like maybe below 7, 7 to 3 points, it's a likely state. Now coming on to New Mexico, we have both in New Mexico. I don't think we have it here. I think we have it here because in last videos I mentioned that New Mexico would be swinging, may swing here and there. So if we have some polls for New Mexico, okay, it's Biden versus Trump. It's not Harris versus Trump, and for moreover, it's also funded by a Republican Party candidate. The poll is funded by the Republican Party candidate. So, yeah, it's Biden up by 1 point in that poll also. So it's Harris now, which is a more prominent figure replacing Biden. So I think Harris would carry it by a very tilt margin. Yeah, Harris will be carrying it with a tilt margin. Coming on to Maine as a whole, it will be a lean Democratic state. Harris is at 202, meanwhile Trump is at 253. Coming on to Georgia, recent rally of Harris in Atlanta. Obviously, we'll get some votes for her. Maybe we can look at some polls in Georgia. In Georgia, RCP average comes out to Trump up by 0.8, so that's below even a full point. So that's very interesting. Harris is 1, Trump is 2, Trump is 2, Trump is 1, and 1 is tied. So this is very dicey in Georgia now. I think after Atlanta rally, it's something that has influenced the Georgians, and yeah, will be a little bit considering more considerable swing vote. So coming on to Georgia in the 538 poll. In Georgia, we can see, okay, it's not come till yet. Georgia. So yeah, we can see Harris is trailing by 2 points against Trump in this 538 poll. Again, but a Progress Action Fund, a sponsor for the Democratic Party, says Harris up by 1 point. So if we calculate the average, 2 and 3.8 comes out to be 0.6, and it comes out to be 1.4 points up for Trump. So after the Atlanta rally, it's still, I think, if Trump wins this, it's a tie. It's already a tie. If Trump wins this, if Harris wins it, I think, yeah, Harris is getting 280. But unfortunately for Harris, it will be very difficult